Ever since I can remember, what I think and feel on the inside isn't fully projected because of my shyness. I just remember back in the days where I'd have outfits that I thought were mean, and my mum's like, "Why do you want to wear that? It's got holes in it." I've always definitely felt like clothing was one way to express what I couldn't express in words. My way of saying something without even opening my mouth.
I get worried that I'm embarrassing to the Māori culture because of my lack of knowledge. I don't want to be like a fake Māori or like a white girl Māori. I think I've been called that before. My mum is Pākehā and my dad is Māori. I was brought up in a household where we spoke English. I went to a school that spoke English. Growing up, I remember being embarrassed to be Māori, which is really, really sad to look at while I'm older because now I'm so damn proud to be Māori, especially going overseas. It was a real big wake-up call. Overseas, no one knew that we had a language that was different to English. And that really upset me because the reason they don't know we speak another language is because of people like me who don't speak it. My name is Mia Paranihi. My iwi is Ngāti Tūwhari Toa and my marae is in Whanganui. I feel like my Māori is part of my identity and made me who I am.
Hello, camera. Me and Mia first met back in high school. I wasn't really introduced to her personally, but I just remember seeing her. And then last year, she moved to Sydney, and I just said, "What's up? Do you need someone to show you around?" Since then, we've just been like two peas in a pod.
Ka pēhea tō tūwhiti I te whakamā I pēhea ki runga I o mātua tīpuna. Te taonga kaore I pīrangi tia, ka whakarere anoa I te whenua, me te ahurea ka whānakohia. I whakahekea nā whakatipuranga o mua mai anō, he kura I mā kutuhe anō hia e ngaro noa I a koe. Me pēhea tō whakamana I o tīpuna, me te whakamana I a koe anō, ka tuku ai I nā mama e hara nō.
The feeling that you can get when you know you look good, there's like a certain energy that you find within yourself. Being able to pass on that feeling to other people through clothing is really rewarding. I started Effin' Clothing back in 2017. For about 2 years, it was just a hobby. And then at the start of 2019, I decided to go a little bit more serious. I wanted to make it my full-time job. Mia came on mid-2020. It's just gone from strength to strength, and now we both share the load.
This is our factory space here, so this is where all the packing and where we store our stock is.
Someone's going to Tauranga.
There's one that went to Kenya yesterday. We work really well together in deciding our drops and organising. Perfect. So my weaknesses are his strength and his weaknesses are my strengths.
Finding the balance between personal and work life can sometimes be a struggle.
Oh, eyelash.
We wake up in the morning and the first thing we do is answer emails or DMs, and then all of a sudden we're having breakfast as a couple.
We do not have a work life or personal life balance, so I don't want to pretend like we do.
Still trying to find it.
Sometimes things for work are also things that we would actually do as a couple. So we'll do like a photo shoot while we're on a date and just enjoy time with each other.
Shocks is definitely a key factor in being able to balance the work and personal life. It kind of forces us to get outside and have a breath of fresh air.
Shocks has also kind of become part of our brand. It's like our little child.
Couldn't ask for a better dog, honestly.
Yeah.
We love him.
We love him. We love Shocks.
We definitely want to take effort as far as we possibly can.
Most of our customer base is Australia and New Zealand. We'd love for it to be more worldwide.
Keep the ball rolling.
We want everyone to be wearing effort.
Kia u ki tō mana ahu ake, rukea atu te korowai o whakamā, e hara mau tēnā e mau. Kuhuna kētia, te tī ramaramatanga o tō anamata. Manawa tia hoki o tīpuna, ma te pupuri i tō mana ahu ake, haere ake nei.
Enchanté.
My name is Lavi Vetelino. I go by the handle of Brince. I'm half Samoan, half Cook Island. When someone asks me, are you Samoan? I always get scared to say yes. It's an expectation that I should speak the language. And I know I don't. And I get scared and I say, no, I'm Cook Island. I don't know my culture to a T, and because I don't, I feel a little bit less. And that's why I call myself plastic.
How do you find your place in a world that feels lost to you? Mēnā e tupurangi ana tētahi taha o tō tuakiritanga, anō ko nā potapota o ina mata. How do you overcome these uncertainties? Kia kitea anō te huarahi ki tāu I wareware ai.
We are at my parents' school here at Pacifica. We're called Bless This. It's a family nickname that we have. Everyone calls us Bless This. Just come and have a good feed. You won't be disappointed. Come on down. I was born in Palmerston North. My dad's family lived in Auckland on my Samoan side, but we'd only come up and visit them for school holidays, birthdays. I felt, in a way, that I was full Cook Island. We regularly attended the Cook Island Christian Church, go down to the local Cook Island Hall and be with all the other kids. Coming up to Auckland after being with my Cook Island family, it was hard because we didn't understand the way they were working. My dad taught us to do this, but my nan on my Cook Island side is telling us, no, that's not how you do it. You gotta be like a high chief to be wearing these kind of things. I'm not a high chief yet, but one day. It's my dad's one. It's my grandma's room. She was our prayer warrior, always in here doing her prayers. My most strongest connection with my Samoan side was my grandmother. This is the most important photos, my grandma and my granddad. I feel sad saying it, but when we first got here, I always tried to avoid her. I didn't want her to talk to me and feel disappointed, like, all I did was ask him to make me a cup of tea, and he bought me a bread. Me, my brother, and my grandma, she came from Samoa in the 80s with a vision to give all her kids and her grandkids a better life, and she definitely did that. Last year when we had her 90th birthday, we did a big birthday for her. She worked herself into the front table. And yeah, 2 months later, she passed away. My grandma told me, not through her words, but through her actions. She told me the importance of family, unconditional love. She told me about respect. She told me to love my dad, even though he's annoying. She was the best. Yeah. I feel good. I feel good in here. Man, family means everything.
Hello and welcome all to your Safari Spectacular experience. If you look to your left, you'll see that... Say it in Samoan. Okay.
I started Fresh Brince in 2015. And I didn't have a job. I was sitting at home waiting for everyone to get home to cook dinner. That's pretty much what I was doing. I had done a few videos like online and I got a few comments, a few likes there. It makes you feel a little bit good. And then I decided that one day, like, okay, I'm gonna do a page. Just skyrocketed from there.
Ta lofa. O lo'o I ngoa o Sipso. Streets on the old plantation from south. 55 beer, 55 beer.
People like started loving my content.
The animal there. On a pussy. Oka was a big pussy.
I was just doing skits on my own life and I didn't do it for anything but my enjoyment. Do I get hate on videos? Hell yeah.
Kicking shit like Bruce Lee. Okay.
Back when I first started, I was talking about like girls like, you know, with size 12 shoes and their mustache on their face. Doesn't mean it was right. One video I just got blasted. I wanted to go into hiding. That's how bad it was. It was just like people saying like, you shouldn't be saying things like that. And here I was at home like, but it's just a joke. But then I saw all those comments, I was like, okay, if one person did it, maybe. But if like 35 girls are commenting the same thing and then 100 girls are liking the comments, something's wrong. So yeah, and then that's how I learned. I've been doing this page for 5-6 years. The future for me, I want this to be my full-time job. I want to take opportunities when I get them and just, yeah, roll with it.
By finding the pieces of yourself that were lost and putting together the puzzle of your identity, you will find strength from where you once shied away. Ka hua mai tō taharuatanga, hei taonga hora mau e rangona ai te ora.
Ko au, e ai ki te kōrero o taku māma he hawhi Māori, he hawhi Itariana. I te tehi wā, i te hikoi au, i te tiriti, and ka hara mai te tehi ane Māori, ka ki, he Itariana koe, he Māori koe. Ei!
Call me a slut when I dress her like that. Gonna cheat me up like a kitty cat. Hands around my neck, I'll give you a smash. Karma comes around 'cause this kitty bites back.
How do you hold on to your identity when the way you see yourself is not the way others see you? Tō wāhi I tō wake tuakiritanga, tō mana āhua ake. find healing from this false economy and find conviction in your true self.
Iau e sipu ake ana, I tū aku waiwai ki ngā ao e rua, ara ko te ao Pākehā me te ao Māori. Pauri nge tehi o aku whāko, I taua wā me ki. I kuraina au mo te kura tuatahi ki te tehi kura Pākehā. Ko tā te mahi a ngā taitama I taua kura, ko te hāwene I ahau, me te ki ngutu nui, ngē rā mea. Ko te āhuatanga o ku ngutu, he Māori, tino moke ahau I taua wā, I aku wā kura tuatahi. Kia rātou, ko taku āhuatanga e haki I te Pākehā. Although I, he patu paere he ahau, I felt like I was totally accepted and adored and safe in tōku ao Māori. E oki mai Tino whai au me ki tēnei huarahi o te tū hei kaiwaiata I te tau 2016, tērā te tau I mate ai taku koe. He wā tino pauri ki ahau, e rangi aha kua haere au, ka kite au I ngā kāhu e rere ana. He tohu tēnā ki ahau, ko tērā tōku koe, e manaki ana, e tiaki ana I ahau. E naku nui ana au ki ngā manu rangatira, ki te kāhua no hoki. Nō reira I whakaingoa tia ai, aku mahi tito reo Māori ko te kāhu. Ki ahau nei, ko Theia e rite ana aia kia hene nui te pō. Ko ia te atua, te mārai kura meki, o te wāhi ngaru, o ngā mea pōuri, koira te take I kōwhiritia tēnā ingoa moka. I tīmata au ki te whai tēnei huarahi o te tito waiata meki, I te wā I au e tamariki tonu ana, ono whitu pēr aku tau. I te wā ka tuhi au I nge tehi Pāho meki, he kupu no iho, e rangi ko tāku he āpiti te rangi meki. Nō reira he waiata e rā mea. Tō tiakina maramatanga e te atua mō tō mātou. Mā te tito waiata ahau e whakaputa I aku kare āroto, I ngā mea e ngau ana I taku manawa, I ngā mea pauri. I roto I aku waiata, ka tito au e pāna ki ngā anahera, e pāna ki ngā tipua, ngā taniwha rānei, ara ngā mea pai me ngā mea anu. He pai ki ahau te whakatauri te meki, I te ao pauri, I te ao marama noho. Ko ira mea e rua e hikoitia ana e ahau meki. I roto I tehi o aku waiata ko 99% angel te ingoa, e whakamahi ana au I ngā kupu mo te anahera, I ngā kupu mo ngā tipua anō hoki mo ngā taniwha. Ata is morning, right? So therefore, ata Māori is good morning, right? But then ahi is our kupu for afternoon. Atu I aku mahi tito waiata, mō Theia, mō te kāhua no hoki. Ko te tehi aku mahi he toro atu ki ngā kamupene o te ao Makimakaura nei, ngā kamupene o te ao Puoro. Ko taku mahi he whakaako I a rātou ki ngā tikanga, ki ngā kaupapa e pāna ki tō mātou ao Māori. Kia māma ake me ki te tū a te kamupene Pākehā ki ngā wāhi Māori. Ko te whāinga ka patu I te kaikiri, nā taku kaha whakaako I te reo Māori, ki roto I tēnā o rātou, Pākehā mai, tauiwi mai. Kia pūrangi aho me ki tō rātou mōhiotanga ki tō mātou ao me te ātāhuatanga o tō mātou ahurea, o mātou tikanga, kawa, waiata, e rā mea katoa.
By casting off the opinions of others, me te mana pau I te mura kei roto I a koe, ka pikitia e koe nā mamai o mua. By fostering your own connection to your identity, ki tō ahurea. Me te maimua I tō kura, ka puāwai mai tō mana āhua ake.